First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in Denver. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. First pitch of the at-bat.
Jose Altuve.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Guy continues to swing a hot bat. Hit over 300 last month. We'll see if he can keep scorching here in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What an awesome matchup we got right here. The game has certainly gone young in recent years, and here's 2 of the great young superstars in our sport fighting not only in this moment, but probably for Rookie of the Year contention.
Vogelbach is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless.
Leading up for the Astros.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The center fielder, George.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In his career, Gurriel carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Now a big fastball when he's well behind it with the swing. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea, he was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Reddick, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Henniger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
1-2.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. In now, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Straight up,
Fouled off.
straight up.
2 out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Takes this the other way to right, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft. Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smith is there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Altuve.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, number 23. Michael.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-1. Fouled straight back. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3. One left for digging in to try it again. Number 44. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
Springer.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Altuve
lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Smith. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Now in the box, number 44. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound. Stay out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Mariners get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Jonathan Thompson earns his team-leading 11th win, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.